She left me for my married brother. 3 years later, she was begging me to save her career. Cassie said, "I'm in love with your brother," when I was down on one knee at her birthday dinner. My married brother, Gavin. Everyone in the restaurant was staring at us. We'd been together for 5 years. She'd been secretly meeting him for 3 years while I was saving for her ring. She walked out and left me there holding the ring box. I found out later she went straight to his house that night. That night, Gavin texted me, "We're together now," like it was nothing. 2 days later, his wife saw Cassie's Instagram post of them kissing. She took the kids and filed for divorce immediately. The child support took half his salary. Then his company found out about the affair and demoted him to a desk job nobody wanted. His income dropped by 60% overnight. Cassie thought she was getting this successful financial advisor, but she got someone drowning in bills. Mom called me crying one night. Gavin asked if you'd lend him money. I told him he's dead to you. I threw myself into building my tech startup because coding was the only thing that made sense. 20 hours a day at the office, living on energy drinks, watching my code run while they destroyed each other. First they fought about money, then about his drinking, then about his kids hating her. Mom told me Gavin showed up wasted to his son's birthday, and his ex-wife called the cops. His son had said, "I don't want you here, Dad. You ruined everything for her." Dad said Cassie was already looking for other guys online. After 1 year they were done. She was working retail, and he lost his visitation rights completely. The worst part was they both blamed each other for how it ended. 2 years later, my startup got acquired, and I became a senior engineer at the buying company. Real salary, stock options, actual future. I met Victoria at a conference, and she had her own biotech career and her own goals. We moved in together after 6 months and started building something real. She didn't need my whole history because we were focused on moving forward, not backward. Life was finally working. Meanwhile, Cassie kept getting fired for calling in sick too much. She was 32 and living with roommates. Gavin was working night shifts at a warehouse because nobody would hire him for finance jobs anymore. Mom let slip that Cassie had been asking about me constantly. She actually said, "I picked the wrong brother" when she called last week. Can you believe that? She'd been calling my parents every month trying to get my new number. Mom told her I'd changed it and wasn't interested in reconnecting. Then Cassie started showing up at tech events around the city hoping to run into me. My friend from another startup warned me, "That girl from your past was here asking about you," said she needed to apologize for something important. I avoided those events after that. She was getting desperate to find me. 3 years after that proposal disaster, an email hit my work inbox with the subject line, "I need your help." It was Cassie. She'd found my work email through a mutual friend who felt sorry for her. She was interviewing at a startup, and they wanted to verify her employment at a company where we both worked years ago. She wrote, "I'm about to be evicted. Gavin owes me $3,000 he'll never pay back. This job is my only chance. Please just confirm I work there." Then another email an hour later. "I know I don't deserve your help after what I did." Then another. "Everyone else has blocked me." The woman who chose my married brother over me was literally begging. I looked up the startup she was interviewing with. No real funding. Sketchy founder with 2 failed companies. Maybe 6 months before bankruptcy. She kept emailing. Meanwhile, Victoria and I were looking at engagement rings that same week. Everything I'd wanted with someone who actually chose me first. I finally replied with one line, "I'll confirm you worked there." Nothing else. She sent back paragraphs of thank yous. When they called, I confirmed her employment dates. That was it. She got the job. 6 months later, the startup folded exactly like I knew it would. She emailed again. "Are you hiring at your company?" I didn't respond. Victoria and I got engaged that week. My parents said she still calls them monthly asking how I'm doing. Still searching for something. Still alone. She gave up everything for the wrong brother.